Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to another interesting tutorial video. In today's video, we'll be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful, trendy, triangular flea bubu top. Okay, one of the best thing I love about this particular top is that it's very free. There's no way that you will not feel comfortable while putting on this top, even if you are a plus size or not. Okay, you can still feel very comfortable. You can style it in so many ways, even if you have a very big tummy, just as you can see my own. It will still help to hide your stomach inside. Okay, you can wear this top to church, to party, to anywhere you like. So if you really want to know how I made this, please keep on watch to the end. Do not forget to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. Okay, so let's go into the video without wasting much time. So here is the fabric that I'll be using to make this top. So I'll go ahead and fold the first one just like this, and then I'm going to fold again, but this folding will be in a triangular shape. Okay, the second folding should be on a triangular shape. Okay, so after folding it, please make sure that we have exactly this shape that it's here. Okay, make sure that is perfectly triangular shape. Okay, so if you're working with a fabric that doesn't have strength just like mine, please, you have to be very careful and patient also, so that you won't end up messing up the whole thing. Okay, so right here I have 4 layers here, just as you can see, and from this part, this down part, I have one folded part and then the other one is open, right? Okay, so I'm just going to start marking down the measurements needed. So I'm going to locate from this particular side, I'm going to locate where I'll have about 7.5 inches. But guys, while cutting this, I measured 7.5 inches, but after sewing it, I realized that it's too open for me, so I went ahead and shaping it a bit. Okay, so if you're cutting yours, you can also use 7 inches or you can use 6.75. okay, it will be very perfect, trust me. So here I'm going to mark out 7 inches and I'm going to rule it over with my ruler. Okay, please, as I said before, if you're working with a fabric that doesn't have strength, you have to be very careful. Okay, so here will be the shoulder line. Okay, then I'm going to come down with 3 inches for the neckline. Okay, I'm going to come down with 3 inches and I'm going to connect it back to that shoulder line. So after you are done connecting it, the next thing I'm going to do now is to start cutting out. I'll first of all cut that neckline. So after cutting out the neckline, the next thing I'll do is to cut out this particular side, and while doing that, I'll also cut open that folded part. Okay, I'm also going to cut it open just a bit. Okay, so after I'm done cutting it out, this is what I have now. Okay, the other part that I cut out is going out, so this is the only place that I'll be needing for this particular so the next thing I'll be doing here is to mark out 7.5 inches, and this will be the place where my sleeve, where my hand will be coming out from. Okay, but guys, remember that it's not a must that it must be 7 inches, 7.5 inches. It depends on how big your hand is or how small your hand is. Okay, I'm going to notch it out, and after notching it out, the next thing I'll do is to place my tape from that shoulder line. I'm going to mark out my hip line. My half length is 17 inches, so I'm going to count 8 inches from that 17 inches. Okay, so I'm going to count 8 inches. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here I have 8 inches. I'm going to mark it out. This will be my hip line. So I'm going to mark a straight line here on my hip line. Okay, so from that hip line I'll come up with 2 inches. Okay, come up with 2 inches, and I'm going to mark a straight line as well. Then after marking it, this is where the sewing is going to stop. Okay, so that triangle shape will continue, right? So I'm going to notch it out. If you don't understand it, please keep on watching. You are definitely going to understand it when we get to that part. Okay, so I'm going to move over to my sewing machine now, and I'm going to sew right here. When I get to that sleeve side, I'm going to fold and fold again, and then I'll continue sewing. So this particular place is where the sewing is going to stop at. Okay, so let me just open it up so that you guys will understand what I'm saying. So this is what we have after we are done opening it up. So on the neckline, I'm going to pipe it with bias strip, but if you don't have a bias strip, you can also use a strip of this particular fabric that you are using to pipe the mouth. Okay, so and let me just go ahead and cut out a strip. So here I have this strip that I cut, is about 1 inches. Okay, this is 1 inch strip, so I'm going to fold it and I'll use it to hem the neckline. I'm going to first of all sew from the right side and then turn it up to the wrong side and then top stitch it. So after sewing it, this is what I have. Then I'm going to give it a nice press. After pressing it, I'll come back and show you or tell you the next step to go. Okay, so after pressing it, you can see the result, you can see how neat it came out. You can see it's very neat. So I'm going to join it together like this. Make sure that the right side is facing the right side, and then the next thing you're going to do is to go straight to your sewing machine to stitch this shoulder side. So when you get to that place that we notched earlier, you're going to stop and double stitch. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do is to fold that sleeve side, fold like 2 times, and whatever you do on that side is what you're going to do on the other side as well. Okay, so now I'm done sewing mine, and this is what I have. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, because it's exactly the same thread with the fabric. So it's now time to close up the side. Okay, so after arranging it, I will make sure that I arrange very well. Okay, so that there won't be any problem. If you can use your affix pin to pin it down, please do. So I'll move over to my sewing machine now, and I'll make a stitch starting from this part down to that place I notched earlier, which is that waist measurement, or you can just call it hip measurement. So I'm going to stop there, and I will also repeat the same thing on this part. Okay, I'll also repeat the same thing here. We're also going to sew it straight, then stop at that place you notched earlier, and then after sewing it, the next thing you could do is just to hem the downside. Okay, and you are literally done with whatever then it is. So after I'm done sewing it, I also went ahead to hem this downside, and I also serge the rough side, okay, the edges. So after you are done, this is what we have. You can see it's very beautiful and fine. So this is the sleeve side, where the sleeve is going to be coming out from, right? So you can see it's very beautiful and neat. Okay, so if you want to make yours, please just go ahead and do your own, and you are going to love it. Okay, so thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you for always coming back to watch my video. Guys, I so much love this top. I so much love the top. It's very fine, very comfortable, and I so much love this. So guys, thank you so very much for always coming back to watch my video. Please do not forget to hit on the subscribe button to join the family. Okay, if you're watching me from my Facebook page, please follow this page for more interesting videos like this. Okay, and please do not forget to give our video a thumbs up, share it so that more people can be able to watch and benefit from this. Okay, so I'm going to see you all in my next class. If you have any question, please drop it down the comment section. I promise I'm going to answer you all. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching. I'm going to see you all in my next one. Okay, bye bye.